Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic afternoon and you're counting your money from the two jackpots that you caught today. For those jackpot players, the kid tipped the first jackpot, returning 1,143 Rand 90, and the second jackpot for an outlay of 256 Rand only returned 2,527 Rand 10. So that's fantastic tipping from the kid, and we're going to have the postman tipping out at Turffontein. Just a heads up for Turffontein, guys. The postman says it's very tough out there. Um, yeah, very tough, and he recommends you taking probably 10 or 20% of the bar pot and 10 or 20% of the PA, and he wants you to play with caution. So I'm going to hand you over to the postman, and he can tell you more about the card. Here's the postman.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter where in the world you guys are, and a big warm welcome to the Top Tipper family. Before we go through our selections for Tuesday, the 23rd of May, just again, warm welcome to Hollywood Bets. We have joined up with them, and again, I just welcome them. Guys, please take note, if you sign up with Hollywood Bets, you do get the voucher. There's nothing for nothing in this world, so take advantage of the voucher, use it and punt carefully. As soon as you're up, take your money out, go away for the weekend, and enjoy your winnings. Guys, racing, as I said, comes to us from Turffontein. We're on the inner track on Tuesday, the 23rd of May. 8 races carded. Very, very tough racing. My advice is stay out or play small, take small percentages and hope to double up. Really, really tough racing. First race on the card, this is due off at 12:40. First leg of the bipod over 1,450 meters, a juvenile plate for the girls. And please take note, as I said, tough, tough, tough. First selection, horse 8, White Pearl. Craig Zaki gets the ride here for the Cockyard. Decent effort first time out. Was drawn in the sticks, was running on, and I do think that White Pearl will give a good account of itself, must be included in your bipod. For second, we've gone for the 6, So Seductive, Keegan de Miller for the Van Vuren yard. Again, two decent efforts, was running on last time out, and that would suggest to us that the 1450 would suit this one down to the ground. That is the current favorite, and I've got that to run second. For third, I've gone for the 1, Queen of Camelot, JP van der Merwe for Houdelakis. Badly drawn at 8, may be good enough to run a drum. For fourth, looking for an improved effort from the 5, Heart Peaks, Muzieni for Robbie Sage. Nicely drawn at 1, and as I said, looking for an improved effort. So we've got 8, 6, 1, and 5, and we've got 6 and 8 in the bipod. Second race of the card, first leg of our place accumulator. This is due off at 13:15, a juvenile plate, and again over 1,450 meters. In this event, narrow first selection would be horse number 6. This is French Impact. Muzieni retaining the ride here for the Robbie Sage yard. Good effort last time out, finishing second behind the odds-on favourite. Was handy on that occasion. I think Muzi did take a chance. He let this one go a little early, hoping to catch the favourite flat-footed. I think with a more patient ride and with a better draw, I certainly think that this one can go close, round about 7, 8 to 1. Maybe look at this one going down if you're looking to have a bet on the nose. However, guys, again, don't forget, these are 2-year-olds. Anything can happen. We don't like to get involved with 2-year-olds. For second, I've gone for the 2. This is Chili Moon. Craig Zaki for the Houdelakis yard. Won well last time out. Got going very, very late. Again, should indicate or would indicate to us that the 1450 was suited down to the ground. But we've got to go and look at this. This did go off at 20 to 1. There was no confidence from the stable. But on watching the rerun, again, good enough to run a drum here. For third, we've gone for the 7. And this is Hotter Ruby, Siana Sasibo for Sean Terry. Decent effort. First time out, got pipped by Bom Bom. Was running on that occasion. Nicely drawn at 4. Sianda claiming is 2.5. Must go into all exotics. We've got that to run third. And for fourth, I have gone for the favourite. This is number 4, Dr. Faustus, King in Demella for the Van Vuren yard. 2 fair efforts. Badly drawn at 9, and I'm hoping that this one runs off the boards to make our exotics pay. So in race 2, I have gone 6, 2, 7, and 4. Third race on the card, first leg of the Pick 6, due off at 13.50. This is a maiden plate for the girls over 1,000 meters. Guys, there are some first timers here. I don't believe you have to be too good to win this race. Really, I don't. Let's talk about the first timers. We've got horse number 7, Chica de Day. This is the current favorite, round about 16 to 10. King Demella for the Van Vuren yard. Nicely drawn at 4. And again, I think well-bred daughter of Karari, the other first timer that I'm taking note of, and this is number 9, Nera. This is a daughter of Vercingetorix. Ray Dennison for the Fortune yard, drawn at 8. Would need a bit of luck in their running. Of those that have run, my first selection then would be horse number 1, Zoom Lady, Gavin Arena for the Laird yard. Last time was a first run back from a layoff. I certainly think this one will strip a lot fitter, and I'm looking for this one to turn the form on horse number 3, Glitter Fox. When we go through selections, I'm going 1 by 3, then obviously I'm going to throw in 9 and 7. Pick 6s, guys, take a chance, go 1 and 3. If one of the first timers arrive, as long as they run second or third, or as long as they're one of the first race runner, you still go ahead. If you are a little bit scared, maybe throw in the 1, the 2, and the 3. In our bar pot, we're taking a chance. I'm going 1, 3, and 9. Move on to the fourth race on the card, due off at 14.25. Maiden plate over 1,000 meters. And in this event, again, a whole lot of juveniles. We've just got to be careful here. The class horse of the race, for me, is horse number 7. This is Kwayolami, and this is my first selection. I see Calvin Habib's got the ride here for Clinton Binder, and I welcome him back to our shores. And I certainly think that this one can go very close. For second, I've gone for the 5, Joker Man, King Demella for Van Vuren yard. I really think that this one is capable of turning or reversing the form of the 8, waiting for the green light. And as I said, got Joker Man to run second. For third, I have gone for the 8, wait for the green light. Sianda Sasibo for the Habib yard. 16 to 10, I think is a little skinny. Not saying it can't win, but 16 to 10, not for me. But I've got that to run third. For fourth, looking for an improved effort from the 2, Rainbow Reward. I see Brian Yawo gets a ride for the Van Vuren yard. There was a touch of support for this one first time out, and maybe good enough to run a drum for us here. So the fourth race, 7, 5, 8, and 2. Race 5, due off at 1,500 hours, made rate at 75 handicap, over 1,000 meters. And here we find the first of my value bets. And our first selection here is horse 2, Successful Secret. Donald Geertsen retains a ride here for the Weber yard. He will be claiming his 2.5, and I think this will jump at a very speedy sort. Will go to the front. I think the 1,000 meters would suit. I think the course would suit, and I'm hoping that Donald can keep this one going round about 9 to 2. For second, we've gone for the 6, Pendragon, and Gavin Larena gets on well with this. Son of Willow Magic, nicely drawn at 3, must be included in all exotics. For third, we've gone for the 10, Mercer Girl. Maraceli Kajedi gets the ride here for the Stidolf yard. We had this one 2 runs back, and we punted it at 11 to 2. Again, speedy sort, nicely drawn at 1, good enough to find a place here for us. For fourth, we've gone for the 8, What a Tiger. Muzieni retains the ride for the Habib yard. I'm putting a line through the last effort. I know it's a lot better than that, and good enough to fill in one of the minor spots. Race 5, 2, 6, 10, and 8. And first of our value bets. Race 6, due off at 15.35, middle stakes over 1,200 meters. Again, another really, really tough race. I'm looking to roll the favorite here, and I'm going with a couple roughies. First selection would be 12, Bronco Blitz. Philistine Tolly getting the ride for the Broncos yard, carrying 52 on his back. Nicely drawn at 2. I think this will jump. I think it will be up there. And with that low mass, maybe good enough to come home for us at long odds. For second, I've gone for another roughie. This is the 4, Lucy in the Sky. Again, I've gone for Donald Geertsen here, and again for the Weber yard. I think it's better than the last effort. And took no interest at Scottsville. And we go back and look, did finish a length behind in the beginning, did beat Golden Aspen. I do think that the 2.5 claim here will get this one a lot closer. And again, at long odds, I'm not leaving this one out. For third, we've gone for the 10, Cosmic Star, Keegan DeMella for the Van Vuren yard. Won a very, very nice race last time out. If you go and watch a rerun of that, hit the front and just kept on going really, really, really well and cannot be left out. For fourth, we've gone for the 6, Ozan Kerr. This has done nothing wrong. Dennis Suarez knows this one. I do think that maybe the handicapper has caught up with this one, but again, shouldn't be left out. We don't want to go out with this one here. So race 6, open event, 12, 4, 10, and 6. Seventh race on the card, guys. The off at 16.05. Med rate at 86 handicap for the girls over 1600 meters. And in this race, we found the second of my value bets. And this would be horse number 4, Simple Simple. Craig Zaki gets the ride here for the De Kock yard. Third run after rest. Was not a bad effort last time out, considering that this one was drawn 12 out of 12. Was staying on, and again, round about 61. I think this is great each way value. For second, I've gone for the 3. This is Ever on Toast. Samanga Kamala retaining the ride for the Soma yard. We know that the stable rate this one. Did have excuses last time out, and again, could certainly be there and thereabouts. For third, we've gone for the 5, Strange Magic. Keegan DeMiller for the Dawson yard. We go and we look. This is dropping in class, and for me, good enough to run a drum. For fourth, we've gone for the 7, National Star. Sianda Sisibo claiming his 2.5. If I'm looking for a big negative, this one is always slow. If jumping slow, is going to really, really battle to get up and win, but maybe good enough to run a drum. So race 7, 4, 3, 5, and 7, and I do think 4 is nice value at round about 6 to 1. We'll move on to the lucky last, and this is off at 16.35. And in the lucky last, tough race. Put in as many as the budget would allow, guys. First selection, narrow first selection would be horse 3, Radu. Striker Stradum retains the ride here for Sean Terry. I hopefully won't get caught wide this time out. Drawn 6, round about 6 to 1. Must be including all exotics. For second, I've gone for the 4, Say Yes, Dennis Suarez for Tony Peter. I'm looking for an improved effort from this one. From that draw, I just hope that Dennis doesn't use this one up too much, but I think that this one will jump. I think it will be up there and maybe staying on. For third, we've gone for the 6, Luna Ballade. JP van der Merwe for the Laird yard. Won a very, very nice race last time out, and again, we can look for a similar effort this time out. For fourth, we've gone for the 10. This is Silver Clock. Jeff Seister for the Broncos yard. Won a nice race last time out. Got the upper hand very, very late. And again, on that run would indicate to us that the 1600 would suit. So in an open event, 3, 4, 6, and 10. Guys, as I said, tough racing. There's a couple first-timers. A lot of juvenile races. Suggestion, if you're getting involved, take a small percentage, whatever you're taking, and hope to double up, or else just stay out. Not a nice race day to get involved in. Take it easy, look after yourself. Stephen, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that, the postman. I know you said it's a tough card, so hopefully the punters listen to you, and if they do get something, that they can make some nice tidy profit. Guys, for the subscribers, we offer South African racing and UK racing, and for everybody out there that wants to have a look at our TikTok, with regards to our Irish racing, Delboy's tipping out in Ireland, and her strike rate is very high. We tipped another winner today out in Ireland, and the guys are getting some fantastic profit out in Ireland. So if you want to have a look at that, have a look at the TikTok, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. So guys, enjoy your racing, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.